Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Beaky, and by viewer request, we have ourselves a brand new deck for you guys today. Right here, Axe by Game Fan. Right here, great content. I would like to see more competitive, consistent decks to climb the ladder, which are budget friendly. And of course, don't think I didn't notice right down here. Soul Shred plus Mushroom Tower plus our lovely intelligent Tarina card. Yeah, I didn't think of this, but you know what? I'm gonna put that together. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but thank you, CA, for the idea. I'm gonna make something of this. I really wish I thought of it earlier. I don't know how that didn't even pop into my mind. But yeah, we're going to do something with that. But for right now, let's talk about this budget-friendly deck that I've put together. So first of all, clearly this is on mobile, guys. So the format is not going to be what you guys are used to. The deck list will be in the description with a deck code as well as a link to Legends-Deck. So you have 3 different ways to get all the cards in this bill. And of course, you guys need to be fair warned. With my budget-friendly decks, it's plain and simple. There are templates. What does that mean? You're going to take my template and go ahead and make a better deck from what I've gone ahead and share with you. So, there's no legendary cards at all in any of my budget-friendly decks. I go ahead and test these decks out in rank and casual play and make sure that they're playable just being regular epics, rares, and mostly commons. Most of the cards in this deck are going to be commons, and they are going to feature some of the new cards as well from the recent expansion. So some of it obviously still going to be quite experimental, but overall the whole point of this is try to win the match as quickly as possible because it's budget friendly and it's going to be aggro. It's going to be stuff you've seen before. Like this first match that we're playing right here, guys, the match is only 2 minutes long. It's going to be over in a few turns and we get into something a little bit more complex after this first match. Why there is no music from the match itself or no sound effects as well, I was playing on mobile. This is mobile video. And my background audio was me playing music from Amazon, you know, Prime Music. And I completely forgot it's copyrighted music and YouTube would take down the video. So I'm pretty sure you guys would prefer to actually be able to see the video and see what the deck could do than it'd be taken down because of Amazon. Because I just completely forgot to mute the damn music in the background while I was recording the gameplay on mobile. I still am going to eventually do some Elder Scrolls Blades videos, but I'm not doing too much explaining this match specifically because the next one's a lot more interesting. Anybody who's played deck like this before and already knows what's going on. And the reason why I wanted to show this video first of all, just because it was just so simple, nothing really too complex or tricky happens here. It's just hidden face to win the match. I mean, my opponent is playing into cards that are quite slower, and I just take advantage of that. Them having a bunch of cards in their hand wasn't an issue for me, and I just wanted to go for the win, and we're about to win the match in any second now. I didn't even use any of the new cards yet, so nothing really to see here other than a basic win. Yeah, that's it right there, guys. So, yeah, budget-friendly deck, no legendaries, just, yeah, win match. Now let's go into something a little bit more complex. You see Pax Shield Breaker here. That's one of the new cards in the game. Now this is once again, if you feel like that card's not going to work for you or you don't have the copy of that card, feel free to take it out of the deck. It does make the deck slower, but I was requested to make this deck, and I feel like I'm still going to incorporate some of the newer cards into this deck. It could be a lot better just really running some older, just straight-to-face aggro stuff, a little bit more consistent. But with him, Pac specifically, I have like the whole entire flow of when he does get to attack, having your opponent not being able to use those actions on the following turns, having really useful steps, especially be able to like stuff like Ice Storm. And it's not like the opponent can't use the action, the cost so much more that it usually makes it not worth it. So a lot of times it can help you control the board by playing a card like that. So my opponent pulls in Piercing Javelin, and this match is going to be a lot more interesting here because it lasts a little bit longer, and my opponent's going to play into some supports as well, like me here. So I'm going to start it off right off the bat using my Corsair ship. So this is an epic card for a budget build, and be the epic support that gives all your items, well, all the creatures you summon +1 is really useful. My opponent playing into Mundstone to get into War's Drain could make the match last a lot longer than I would like to, but still I felt it was very important that I go ahead and, well, just stick with what I have here. I don't have no support removals in this deck currently. If you feel like you need support removals, feel free to add it. You definitely have the ability to have support removals because you're playing into Endurance. So like when you're playing into the purple, you could do that, but I just wanted, again, I felt like you're not trying to stick here and win a match by like outlasting your opponent by removing support. You just want to get your opponent's health down in the right manner so you could hit off those beast effect off your creatures, or just go ahead, break runes and win game so you go combo into charge with Sentinel. So my opponent goes ahead with another one of the support right there. Once again, I'm just not gonna pay too much attention to the support because I just don't feel like it's really that necessary for me to waste time thinking too much about the support. So my opponent got a free action right there. I go ahead and play into left lane right here. I have Circle Initiate that I could play as well. And if you guys are wondering why am I playing into the left lane instead of the right lane where I'm going to be open, I could be very easily targeted. I want to make sure that I'm in a situation that my opponent can't just take out one lane easily, and I don't want all my creatures automatically to be ice stormed out. He goes ahead and removes my own support right there. Clearly by the graphics you just saw there, yeah, it's mobile. I can't do nothing about that whatsoever. And then comes out with Matrix, more action. So once again, more actions is not technically bad, but he's leaving me very open to hit face. So here we go. We're going to hit face here. We're going to go here into Circle Initiate and our other Beast Form creature. Boom, bam, bam, 2. So they've been able to ramp, but I'm at board control compared to them. They do have Mundus out right now. Ice Storm could take care of a few of my creatures here. So that definitely would suck, but I kept Battle Rage Orc and Sentinel Battle Mace in hand specifically so that you have a burst 7 damage. That's what's going to be great with the charge creature in this deck build, which you'll see, guys. I'm not playing in Northern Fire brands. I think there's better decks to play into that with, so I didn't play that into this deck. But once again, once you see the deck build for yourself, if you want to take out some of the newer cards that you don't trust or you don't have and add in Northern Firebrand, you can. You could take out some of, like, you know, Pack Shieldbreaker. You could take out the Last Grass creature. You can if you want, but, you know, I just wanted to incorporate the new cards. That's really what it was. It wasn't about being the most possibly efficient thing, because I do think some of these new cards have a lot of viability. So here's a situation that I think a lot of players need to learn when they're starting to play this game. It's okay to resist. Resist using the Sentinel Battle Mage, resist using the Battle. You could get a few more damage on the board, but your opponent could have enough removals to get rid of all this stuff. So just save yourself the headache. They could get ward and guards on the field. You know, they could throw someone a guard and they get ward from Mundus Stone or Meme Stone, as I like to call it. And if that happens, well, you kind of screw yourself. So, you know, you don't want that to happen at all. Now, that his effect goes into effect. If he was one bit a little cheaper, that'd be absolutely amazing. So simple video for you today, guys. Nothing too complex. I was asked to make the deck and I went ahead and put it together for you guys' entertainment. So yeah, deck link is down below in Legends X Decks. The deck code and the list of all the cards in the deck is all there. And thank you once again, Game Fan, for asking. Check out one of these other videos right here that you guys could go ahead and watch if you just want to have some more fun with this channel. Peace out. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I have a quick little clip for you guys right now before we get into the main video. As you clearly will see, Night Mother right now is at 8 uses with 18 activations so far. I have 10 right now on College and 11 on my Potion. So this is an upgraded version of the deck you're about to see, which is a dual attribute deck. This deck is just about having crazy scenarios being able to happen using Night Mother, all the different ways of boosting up my supports, and it's just about having fun. Now, this deck right now is not competitive, it's just for fun compared to some of my other decks. That's why I'm asking you guys in the community if you would want to actually see this deck in a video, or should I just stick to more focus type stuff that you'll see in the rest of this video with the dual attribute version. Let me know in the comment below. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's play with some supports. So, we already have one of our supports in hand, Elixir of Vitality. We have our good old Scavenger, Cloud Run Keeper, So our keeper will allow us to use our elixirs a few more times, and we're going to be playing into Soul Shred. We're not going to go out there swinging early at all, showcasing what we have. We will be patient and use those schemers to draw out some cards. Hopefully, at least. Let's see what happens next.
By the fires of oblivion.
Daggerfall Mage coming out early. So while we can wait on putting out the supports, we have all those new supports that reduce the cost. So we could possibly get that and play these all out in one turn,
Gall and pox.
which will be very much to my advantage.
Let's dance.
Yeah, we have a good
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
play these all out in one turn. In one turn, we could get those Crusaders out, and that would be very, very useful. So we do want to break one rune. We'll let my opponent break one of our runes. I'm doubting that these are going to get silenced. If anything, they'll get cast into time. Or using that harpy to banish them that way. That's more likely, if anything.
You are one with us,
Ooh,
and we
my
are
cards.
legion.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but obviously is a
Let's dance.
possibility.
Have another.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
So I have a bunch of different ways to draw cards. Let's put some pressure on my opponent. See if they're gonna throw out that Ice Storm right now. Wasn't expecting to be the one going aggro, but they're taking their time, so I'll take advantage of it and take the lead.
I will next. Well done.
They don't attack, they play smart. Alright, I'll give you that.
I can find what you need. There's no prize for second place.
Alright, to make them hands are full, so they're milling cards even if I don't use Soul Shred yet, so that's one way to make them mill it. So casting the time there. So I kind of figured you guys had to have it at this point. At least that tells me what not to do.
There's no prize for second place. We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
Not putting Ward back on top of that. Not putting it. If you want to play into that tome, you're gonna have to.
I have
something
many
else.
important things on my mind.
Alright.
I know just what to do with this. There's no prize for second place.
We won't play into the other elixir just yet.
Their deaths await. We must press our advantage.
We'll do the obvious thing.
Careful there, friend.
Just play this right here. Most of my hands are removals and small attacks. Not really what we want to be doing right now anyways. Let them feel confident that they're in a winning position and I'm just playing wrong.
May the ancestors bless
That's a
us.
big thing they have coming. Probably casting the time. Okay, health potion all over that. I wonder if this is a ring deck playing into health potion. Man, triple attributes have so much options that it's hard to predict what's going to be coming now. Used to be able to do it quite often. Man, do something. Anything, bro. Anything. Anything. Attack. Nice. What's this?
Face me, you dog! So, the stars portend.
This is a prophecy? That's what I'm saying. How this is prophecy? You've had 2 prophecy cards.
We shall take the fight to them.
I sell cures for all ills.
Alright, let's see. Is move firebolt. What's the most useful right now? Firebolts. After firebolts, go back and ask this. We're gonna keep that for a moment.
I will have your head.
Alright, so now we still got we got another copy of Alchemy, which is amazing. That's just like so amazing. I'm actually sitting up in my chair because of that. That means I have 3 more copies of Alchemy in the deck. Oh man, this is where we play the waiting game and start playing with the arena. Start with, you know, the metronome. Over there.
My power is not to be underestimated. This day shall be auspicious.
Health gain over there. Alright, so that there. Then we will. Let's do this here. See what we got here. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. How do we want to rock this then? Then we'll do this here. Then we will do this here. Oh yeah, we'll let them get health. Then we'll throw out the deliberate can't even say the damn name of the damn card. Debilitate. Damn.
You vexed me for the last
We
time.
must protect the wellspring.
We
must break through their ranks.
Okay.
Everything is taken from me. Today, I will pay in kind.
They're not gonna play any. Huh. Interesting there. We'll do a little guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and yeah. Let's see, who do we want to kill? We'll kill you. Then we will do this.
How can I serve?
And yeah, we'll do this. Oh, that's my alarm. Sorry about that.
They will fall
So
before
my
my
should
blade.
be
Power
getting
is
ready
not
to
to be
go.
underestimated.
Wow, look at that. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Damn. Talk about a good get.
Your loss is my gain.
Annihilation!
They'll never outsmart me.
So this is where like lightning bolts start coming out or something. Well, no, if he was going to use action, he should have did it. Yeah, okay, that's what I was about to say. If he was going to use action, he would have did it before.
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
All right, let's see what we get first. Okay. Three damage, sure. All right.
I hear and obey. Into the breach! Into the breach! Into the breach!
All you guys. And then we'll
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
And we will play.
I sell cures for all ills.
Then we will play. Into you. All right. So yeah, support deck. Really wanted to be a Soul Shed deck, but you know it's a risky card to play at 5 Magicka on a triple attribute, unless they're like they're playing into all those attributes out, and you have to be in a secure place to play them.
Crude, but
Ice Storm.
Will return.
By all the powers of the eight.
Let's do into this. Yeah, let's do into this.